What are my 5 favourite offers for Cheltenham Festival? And what are some really helpful tips and tricks for the festival's offers throughout the week? Hey guys, Mr. BetSmart here, and it's just a quick video for me to go through all of the 5 offers that I really like for Cheltenham and some tips and tricks for you guys to understand for the week ahead. And yeah, if it's your first Cheltenham Festival, good luck, and make sure that you are comfortable knowing what you're doing with the offers before diving in. So let's dive into the offers that I'm really looking forward to and some tips for the festival. So the first of my 5 favourite offers for Cheltenham is the following. It's this offer from SpreadX where you basically get up to a £50 free bet if your horse places on the first race each day. Now some of the days are going to have more runners and some are going to have less runners, so there's going to be more and less places available to hit lucky on this one, but I just think it's a really good return on investment offer because the chance of your horse placing is much higher than it winning like some of the other offers, so it's a really good one. You can also guarantee profit from this one by laying the place market, but I'm personally not going to do that. I'm going to back and lay £50 bet on as low qualifying loss as I can get and hope that the horse places, and if the horse does places, it'll be 30 to 40 plus pounds profit, and you can do it each day, so that's 4 goes at this. So I really do like this offer from SpreadX. I think it's a really good one. My second favourite offer has got to be the classic Bet365 risk-free bet up to £50 offer. It's this first one here. If you've ever looked at the horse racing offers from the weekly Discord, you see these come up every weekend, but the fact that we've got 6 races over 4 days to have a go on this offer with is just so good, and I feel like for account health it's not going to be affected too badly because Cheltenham has so much money flying around that they're not going to notice you doing those races, so I think crack on. So that's 24 races you can have a go with this on and get 35 to 40 plus pounds profit with these if you get a winner. So I back and lay them at odds of 5 or higher, and then you need to be wary if your horse actually does win, because then the next race you need to make sure you put a £50 bet on, and then you're paid back in cash if the next horse loses. So you need to use the bonus locking calculator with 100% bonus retention for this offer, and then if your horse wins again, then you can keep rolling it over next and next, and it can be a really good money earner, but obviously you've got to hit the winner of the horse, so it's not too likely, but it's still a really good one for volume because there's loads of the races, and yeah, it can be decent profits. My next favourite offer is this one from Star Sports. It's just come completely out of nowhere, and you need to get 50%. You basically get 50% back of your average stake from the whole festival, up to £250 free bet. So this means that quickest and the easiest way of doing this is putting a £500 bet on each day of the race, and then basically you get a £250 bet because your average over the 4 days will be £500, and it's half of that, so £250. I'm going to be aiming for around £10 qualifying losses on each of these, so that'll be about £40 in qualifying losses for the £250 free bet, and I'm going to hope for 200 plus pounds profit from the £200 free bet, giving me 150 plus pounds profit from it. So it's another really nice offer that's just sort of cropped up out of nowhere, but I'm going to be really wary with the liabilities on this one because obviously if there's not enough liquidity then it might not get matched and you might get vulnerable, and it's so much money that your liability is going to be so high. So I'm also going to be looking at odds that have really low horses that have really low odds, but I actually checked and there's no minimum odds requirement for it as well, and I would only do this offer as well if you have a really high bankroll of, a few £1,000s, because you could get burnt on this so easily because your liquidity could be eaten up in the exchange, and that is not what we want, because if say Star Sports ends up having, a balance of £4,000 and that's all your exchange, then you just can't do any of the other offers. So it's definitely a bonus offer only if you have the bankroll for it. So it's a really good one though if you have got the bankroll. Easy 150 to £200 profit. My 4th favourite offer for Cheltenham has got to be this Paddy Power £15 in free bets they've given for completely free. Obviously you had to have claimed this one on Sunday, Monday and today, Tuesday, but still just giving out £15 of free bets is just such a nice offer, and you can guarantee £12 profit, and it's just such easy money. And my final favourite offer from the Cheltenham Festival so far has got to be the money back as cash offer from Sky Bet. I'm actually gubbed from it, but it's such a good offer if you're not gubbed on there, because it's just an easy £8 a day that you can guarantee from the first race each day. So you basically will use the bonus locking calculator with 100% bonus retention, because you're getting your money back as cash if it loses, and it will tell you your exact lay stake you need, and you just want to use really high odds that are close in the odds matching tool, and you can guarantee £8 from each of those first races a day. They haven't actually announced they're doing it each day, but they usually do, so it's probably going to be one to watch out for. So yeah, those are my 5 favourite offers for Cheltenham. So a few really helpful tips and tricks for Cheltenham Festival is a few things. You need to know what the schedule is and know when all the races are happening, because then you'll know exactly when you need to put certain bets on and what offers you want to take advantage of. I would also prioritise what bookies and offers you want to take advantage of with the bankroll that you have, because then you know exactly what you need to be concentrating on and what will make you the most returns. And the third thing I would advise is checking out these links I've put in the Discord. It's basically got profit accumulators links to their offers for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, but they only announce the offers the evening before, so it's going to say, you know, if I clicked on this now, it wouldn't bring up the day 2 offers because they're still just doing the first day's offers for today. These are really good links, and the schedule's in here as well, and they've also got some profit accumulator tips and strategies that you could look out for. A few other tips is I would only do extra places if you have the bankroll for it. So if you don't have a bankroll of a few £1,000s and you only have, say, up to £1,000, then you have not got the bankroll for extra places, because they're going to eat up your liquidity in your exchange, and you don't want to be doing that when there's other easy offers out there to make money. So just concentrate on the offers that you can do and don't even worry about extra places really. If you are going to be doing extra places, and there's loads of things you need to be taking into account. The first thing is going to be the implied odds. So the implied odds is basically the risk reward that you're getting when taking a horse on for an extra place. So if it comes in the extra place and say the implied odds are 20, that means you're going to need 1 in 20 of that sort of odds and extra place offer to come in the extra place for it to be profitable or breaking even. The good thing with the Cheltenham Festival though is that the implied odds have been off the charts so far, and there's been 20, 30, 40, 50 plus implied odds, some even, you know, getting up to a maximum. So breaking even, so putting as much money as you want on and not having any qualifying loss, it's unbelievable. I'll show you an example now. So here is the extra place catcher. There's some insane implied odds at the moment. There's some of 60, there's some of 80, 90. They are much higher odds horses, but this one here, Almadam, back odds of 11, that's a really good one to take advantage of. But with a few of the races, there's a few things you need to know. Obviously for the Cheltenham one at 2:30, there's a really high number of runners, 16, and there's only usually 1 extra place, apart from Sky Bet where there's 3 extra places. So Sky Bet's a really good one for this race. But yeah, as you can see, some really nice implied odds here. Another race I'm looking at really closely is William Hill here, because there's 2 extra places on William Hill and there's only around 12 runners. So this is a really good horse race to take advantage of. And with implied odds here of 16, I'm going to be waiting until they get to 20 plus probably to take advantage of them. But just a little sign here of some of the implied odds that are going on, and yeah, a little example video. So those are my 5 favourite offers for Cheltenham Festival. Yeah, so the Star Sports one has really come out of nowhere, but that needs such high liabilities that most of you probably won't do that one. But for me, to make 8 bets and make £200 just shows how much you can make from Cheltenham. So I'll be looking for some really close matches on that. The Bet365 one as well, for every race bar 1 each day, that should be making decent profits as well. So I'll be hoping to hit some winners for that. And I'll really enforce that extra places tip. If you're going to head with extra places, make sure you have the bankroll to back it up, because if you don't, you're going to get caught out and you're not going to be able to do some of the easier offers. So yeah, I hope that video helped you guys. If you could smash the like button below if it's helped you out, and to show some other people who haven't maybe seen match betting and can make some profits from it. So yeah, good luck for the Cheltenham Festival. It's your first week. Smash the bookies, take the edge off them, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck.